your shorts and your shirt, you could get embarrassed.
Has there ever been a triple-double with pump fakes as one of the stats?
He's probably had one.
Young has 12. Well, we mentioned he's a diversified, very interesting young man. And he did do a backflip the other night when they won here. He had to do it quickly because the other teams were coming out on the floor.
And for Cunningham on the floor, look for them to throw to half court and then turn.
I've seen that pass before.
Yeah, I think you have.
Because 17 years ago tonight, in the Spectrum, then it was Grant Hill to Christian Laettner, and it meant a little bit.
So halftime, and Pittsburgh rallying, and they have a 2-point lead over Villanova. Coming up at the half, we'll take a look at highlights from the West Regional Final. Missouri against Connecticut. Also a look back at what happened last night. They set up the matchups for tomorrow. And of course, first half highlights from what has been an exciting all Big East affair. Villanova got off to a quick start, but Pittsburgh has battled back at halftime of the East Regional Final of the TD Bank North Garden in Boston. And the top-seeded Panthers leading the Wildcats 34-32. 10-point deficit. And they lead it 34-32. Well, Big East trying to put 3 teams into the Final Four. Who comes out of this region? Let's find out. Let's go back to Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery.
It leads by 2, 34-32, as we get set for the start of the second half. Bill, any sense that Villanova let Pitt off the hook?
I think they did earlier, because now Cunningham back, they can do some things, moving Blair around, so that's to their advantage.
Well, they were down by 10. They now lead by 2. And the in-game box score, powered by CBS College Sports Network, cables home for NCAA March Madness.
And of course, Scotty Reynolds 5 for 5 from the free throw line, but Sam Young has really stepped up a physical presence, which sort of happens when Pittsburgh and Villanova are involved.
Yeah, not surprising that this has been somewhat aggressive.
Well, it's like you know, when you're a big star, you need a bodyguard. And you need an escort in this game. I mean, this is punishing, all-out effort. You've got to squeeze the ball on rebounds with 2 hands. You got to be forceful when you're breaking your guy down. And right now, what was a big advantage to Villanova has narrowed on the glass.
Just an addendum to your comment, you've been paying attention to somebody else's movie. Sam Young will inbound. Levance Fields also on the floor. Tyrell Biggs, DeJuan Blair, and Dixon. And for Villanova, same starting 5. Reynolds, here's Dixon. Redding, empty pass to DeJuan Blair. Back to Dixon. Redding out defensively. Clean block.
A nice play by Villanova. That's their collective defense. Cunningham went all the way over. And it should go Villanova's way, if I'm not mistaken.
And Dixon still down.
You know what's interesting on that play? Well, let's see if he's okay, Vern. Ooh. Must have taken a hit once the ball went on the deck. Tony Salisi, longtime trainer, out.
Jamie Dixon comes out as well.
Physical play we just showed, that didn't seem like one of those situations, did it?
Hard to tell exactly what happened from overhead. Maybe collision of heads.
Oh, yeah, you can see him right there.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Oof. Excruciating. I'm sure he made a little bit of noise, and he rolled over, which is a great sign.
It could be the splits.
Well,
because that's, at that moment, you could sense a yell of agony from that overhead shot that we first saw.
Gingerly walking off, huh?
Yeah. Jermaine Dixon documented his story a while ago in his first year with Pitt. I think they're going to take him, now let's see if they take him directly to the locker room. Played at Tallahassee Community College last year. He will go to the locker room. So Wanamaker is out replacing Dixon now and trailing Scotty Reynolds.
He's got the size to guard Scotty. He's going to have to break him down and maybe get in the lane and find people. Scotty's a big second half player. Jumper Anderson off the rim. Blair with a rebound.
That's 7 rebounds for DeJuan Blair tonight. Of course, averaging a double-double. 12 rebounds per game. Young.
Yeah. How about that? And Anderson not ready. You got to be ready on the catch with Young. Interesting about Cunningham playing bigs at the other end.
Sam Young has 15. James Clark hit 3 threes, a perfect 3 of 3. In the first half, he misses that one. Fields, Wanamaker. And no follow of the shot. He was coming back defensively, so Redding picks it up for Villanova. Largest lead of the game for Pitt.
And both teams doing the same. They're hiding Blair on Clark, and Biggs has Cunningham.
Jumper baseline.